name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek TV at Spiel 2014. I'm sitting down again with Friedman Fries.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
And you've brought Power Grid
Deluxe! Bigger, better, more, yeah.
Which is pretty much, I think, sums it up. There we go.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, done. Buy it.
Bigger, better, more, buy it.
No, it's just, yes. What is it? It is 10 years Power Grid.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It's a good anniversary to hit,
Board
too.
Game Geek says it's a good game, so it is a good game.
It's okay. You can say your own game is a good game. You know,
I can do that.
Toot, Friedman, toot your own horn.
I can do that. It is just the idea to make for the 10th anniversary a special version, which is not only the base game with better material, which is a new Power Grid game. Because I'm a game designer, not a publisher in the first time, so if I want to make a deluxe version, then it should be something else. So we decided to do that, and I think, okay, maybe make a world map or something like that, but if doing the research, the biggest countries with a complete Power Grid are the Northern America with Canada and Mexico, and on the other side is Europe. It doesn't make sense to make Power Grids in Africa because there are no Power Grids in Africa, and surely they will never really be there because the technology changes and they can make solar collectors and small nets and something like that, so they don't need it anymore because this Power Grid thing is something, from sometimes as it came in, and so. I decided to make North America and, of course, Europe. What I decided to is research garbage is not important for power, so natural gas is more important. So I added natural gas, cut out garbage, so I need some new power plants because different resources, different power plants. Hybrid is no longer coal and oil, it is natural gas and oil, so this changes a lot. The resource market is different, so with coal you see it's not 3 spots each, it's 4 spots each, but later on, if coal getting expensive, then it speeds up because in the end there are only 2 of these, so it will get fast. Natural gas is like normal resources, and oil is gets very fast expensive. So this is different too, and then you have some kind of tiny little things that makes game easier. You have 2 of these. Forgot something. The no longer houses thing. Oops. So to mark where you are, there are these generators, which are no longer houses. There's these generators from there, and you have this turn orders thing, and now you can just go over there because a lot of people need that to see whose already turn was. So you can see it.
That's a nice feature.
So it's just, you can do it with the old one, but now you have really a space for it. You really have, it's really in there. The power plant market is on the board, so it's very easy to see that. You have these little bars, very easy to see. Step 2 is if the first player goes over here and game end is here. So you can just do this depending on the number of players. So you don't have to look in the rule book, just look here where they are. Same as resource come in the game, you don't have to look at the back of the rules, you see it on the card. So for each different player numbers, they're different cards. Helpful. Other thing helpful, you have the hammer. So if I want to auction that, I put it on, and if somebody was distracted, he could look, this is a power plant. We don't have to ask, because something's happened, what's up? Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever happened. So this is the thing. We have 7 regions on the board, not 6. So we take with 6 players 1 out. So we don't play with the complete North America, even with 6 players, because it's bigger, so more space. And so different rules for the different sides of the board.
And no more paper money.
No more paper money. A lot of people dislike paper money. I love paper money, but a lot of people dislike paper money. Okay, now we have these coins here in this green, black, light green, and light black, which is great. For easier knowledge, because of course the darkest green is the highest value. Yeah, then this darkest black is the second one, and the light green, and so of course the gray is the one. These are some kind of embroidery. And the most important change for the US side, rule only for the US North America side, every round the lowest power plant is auctioned for a minimum bid of 1. So later on you can even buy a 20 for 1, which makes the choices for bidding on the power plants much more interesting, because you see, okay, there's something I can buy for 1, which makes some kind of not a big advantage, but it is only 1. So even if it makes me could let me cost resources to less, it's afford.
Right.
You can afford it. So it speeds up the power plant market. So therefore the board is kind of a bit more expensive. So the money is, you have to put more money on the board than in the power plants. On the other hand, it is more interesting to buy low power plants because, it changes a lot. This is a rule I really love for that board. On the other side, there's Europe, which has 5 spots in the future market. So has 9 cards in the power plant market in the beginning, which also leads to the fact that the power plants are lower here because the high power plants are coming not so fast in the first step. So this changes something on the other side. And of course the resources are different here. With a 4 players game we have Cole 3-6-3, and on the other side we do have 3-7-4. So it is different depending on which side you're playing on. This is it?
And we were joking around earlier, but we went through this assuming people would know Power Grid. But if they don't know Power Grid, you could go to BoardGameGeek.com and find out.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Very useful information at Board Game Geek.
Oh, well, thanks for the plug.
So maybe somebody from the back showed me that I should turn over me and the board. Okay, this is the other side. This is Europe. Here you see the additional space on the resource market. The resource chart is the same, and we have my hometown Bremen in the center. And Europe is horrible because everything is cheap here and everything is expensive going somewhere. Yeah.
So your takeaway is Europe is horrible.
Nah, Europe is horrible, of course. No, it's just,
Well, and that is Power Grid Deluxe.
Yeah.
Pump it up.
Okay, this is it.